Okay, so I want to chat with you guys, have a little conversation, if you will. And it's about Warframe. I'm going to say some kind of big hot take and whatnot, but before that, I would like to mention I have another YouTube channel that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, if that's at all possible. The channel is Kage. Feel free to check it out. But yeah, let's get back into Warframe. Okay. So the hot take I'm going to say is Warframe is the most free to play game, or rather, fairest free to play game that I've ever played. Okay, that's gonna be a hot take. I'm sure when I was younger, maybe there was some other free to play game I played that actually wasn't bad and was a lot better than this. But that was when I was younger, when you could play games like Plants vs. Zombies without having to buy DLC or anything. You just literally played the whole game one time price. And anyway, I'm going on a whole separate rant. But I want to talk to you guys about Warframe in specific. Yes, you can argue that Warframe is grindy, and it is. It's grindy. I'm not gonna lie. You grind for the stuff. You grind for this, grind for that, and then trade chat is even worse for people who trade because of the fact that so many people grind so many things, and then when something changes in Warframe, the item that they collected to trade are next to worthless. But with that said, I would also like to point out that not every game has a trading system. And even if they have a trading system, they don't usually have trading for the premium currency, which in Warframe is platinum. So, yeah, that is something that I've only seen Warframe do personally. Now, I am going to name a few other games that I played, and they're all going to be shooters because I feel like it's not fair to compare Warframe to like a JRPG or a gacha game and or whatnot. So, the first shooter I'm going to mention is Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 or whatnot. Destiny. Just the Destiny franchise as a whole. It doesn't have trading. No. It did actually apparently was supposed to have trading, but it ended up not having trading, which anyway, that's neither here nor there. Does it have trading? No. Does it actually reward you with the full weapon so you don't go like grind forever? Yes, you actually get good weapon drops and whatnot. But Destiny, the downfall lies in the hole where you'll have to pay for all the different DLCs and whatnot. Destiny is very unapologetically pay now, pay later type format. Well, because basically it's free to try as far as I'm concerned. Don't get me wrong, Destiny 2, I like the game. I like it quite a bit. But I've spent a pretty penny on Destiny 2 because of the fact that if I want to play any game mode that I own with my friends or anything, they have to also have the game. So I either have a choice to make. I could not play games with them at all, play a different game, or buy them the thing so they are able to play with me for possibly one time experience because they might not even like it anyway. So To me, that's a big drawback. With Warframe, the most grindy thing as far as being able to play with my friends, I can help, get them up to certain levels, and they might have to play a few campaign missions on their own in order to get up so we can do what I want to do together. But even still, we can still do more mission together. So it's a bit more freeing than Destiny 2. But in Destiny 2 defense, there are some stuff that I could do. Like I could do strikes with my friends and whatnot. Providing, since I'm on PS5, I'd have to have PlayStation Plus in order to do that, but that's neither here nor there. Since Destiny 2 had cross save, I could just, in theory, use my PC account to get around that. But yeah, moving on to another shooter game, which had just come out recently. The First Descendant. If you want to become supporters of me for the First Descendant, the link in the description below. It's free to become a supporter. Basically, what happens is if you do decide to buy something, which you don't have to, but if you do decide to buy something in the First Descendant and you're a supporter, I get a tiny bit. I get a bit. It supports the channel, okay? I think it's like 2% or something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it supports the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. But back to talking about it. The thing with the First Descendant, it is way grindier than Warframe. It's like Warframe in the sense that you can technically get the items for free and stuff, and whatnot, but unlike Warframe, it's way grindier to get that stuff for free. And Warframe, like I said at the beginning, it's already pretty grindy. So the fact that I'm saying it's grindier is really saying something, I think. And as far as I know right now, there is no way to trade in-game currency for items. Actually, I don't think the First Descendant has trading. It might, but I don't think it does. Someone feel free to let me know, comment section below. And then let's move on to a game which arguably shouldn't even be in this category, but it is a shooter, and it's probably the fairest among all of them. So it might make Wolfram look a little bit bad. So I'm a bit hesitant to put it in this category, which because it's more of an honorable mention, I guess, which is Borderlands. Borderlands is only an honorable mention because Borderlands is not a live service game, because Warframe is a live service shooter. Destiny 2, live service shooter. The First Descendant, live service shooter. That's Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. None of those are live service. They're shooters, but live service. Live service means any game that's regularly updated. So, yeah, that doesn't count. But with that said, I would like to mention that I like the format of Borderlands games. Like I said, they aren't live service, and I do understand that Borderlands isn't free to play. It has a whole different model. Live service games in this day and age are usually free to play, and then they nickel and dime you in a lot of cases, whereas Borderlands model is you pay money up front and then you just enjoy the game, and then if the DLC for that single player game with co-op easily, you just pay one time for the DLC and then you get to play it. So as far as the payment structure is concerned, Borderlands 2 and 3 would be somewhat similar to Destiny 2's payment structure, but Destiny 2 is a live service game. I don't even know why I brought Borderlands into this. I guess just to ask if you guys have seen the movie yet. I plan on seeing it in the future, but I mean, it will probably be easier for me to see if I get it off Amazon or something in the future, because I heard that it's a rumor, but I heard that it's actually coming to digital download pretty soon. Yeah, so it's, leaving theaters and coming to digital downloads. And Borderlands, the movie, a lot of people say that it's not the best movie in the world, but I plan on checking it out anyway, because I rarely have seen a movie that is completely, like, didn't enjoy it from start to finish. Usually, if I watch a movie, there's at least some aspect that at least gets me to chuckle or gets me to laugh or something I enjoy. So it would be very odd if I sat down and watched Borderlands and didn't find anything at all that I liked. Yeah. I do understand that maybe it might not have the biggest budget because they spent all the budget on name actors and actresses, maybe. But yeah, I guess that's why I brought up Borderlands, so I could talk about the movie. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. Comment section below, but I don't know if you can spoil it because, as far as I know, the story the same but different. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to end it off here. And with that said, let me know your thoughts. Comment section below. Later.